Good morning. Let me adjust a couple of. There we go. Hi to hello. Good morning, everybody. Lester here. And I am just waking up with my sweet girls, even though they are still stretching it out. They're not quite ready to get up yet. I see Trixie moving around a little bit. Hope you're off to a wonderful morning. Hi, sweetie. Morning, baby. You gonna come down? She's thinking about it. Come on, I love you. Oh, she's moving as slow as her dad. No, no. She's moving as slow as her dad is this morning. Oh, sweetie. There we go. Hi. Christmas and Trixie are both coming down to say good morning to Daddy. Stella's still laying there watching me. Her eyes are open. She's not moving yet, though. Good morning, girls. Hey, Daddy loves y'all. Ready to go outside and TT? You want to walk outside? Oh, no. She wants kissies. I love you. She goes, oh, there's all my friends watching me. She goes, surprise, I'm Daddy's favorite. No, you're not. Let's walk them outside real fast. Here comes Stella. All right, get down. I'll walk you outside. You guys come with me. Come on, sweetie. Come on, Chrissy. Let's go ahead and go TT, okay? Come on. While our coffee's brewing, let's all go TT. Come on. Hey, Roman and Rita. Good morning. Come on, girls. Well, do I got to carry you both down? Do I got to carry you both down with me? Come on. Come on, babies. It's okay. Y'all not ready yet? They're not quite ready yet. There's Norma Jean having her a bite to eat this morning. She ready to get going. Norma Jean's about to get going. Roman and Rita, they're awake. My gladiators are still laid up, though. Yeah, they're still conked out. It's early. There you go, my little wolf girl. There's my little wolf girl. It's like, don't worry, Daddy. I guarded the place all night. There's no dangers here. Baby, I believe you slept as hard as anyone else did. I think that she slept as hard as anyone else did. In case you're wondering where Rizzy's at, she has pulled off the blankets off of my bed. And she's right there. Really? You're that excited about the day? Oh boy. I have coffee brewing. You're not going to get up, are you? You're just too cold? You want to stay in bed for a little bit longer? We all have days like that, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay. I will set my camera right here. That's a nice spot. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to leave the door open. It's not cold, just a little cool. And good morning. Where are my glasses here? Hey, Molly. What a beautiful story you sent with your book. I had opened a lot of gifts there at the other property, and I normally will kind of sort them across the table so as Jamie can come out and have a look at what we've received. And I saw your book, and I sat down there on the outside patio to read it. And oh my God, I was just bawling. And I walked it inside. Jamie was in the bath, and when I walked in, she could just see the look on my face. And I'm like, "Have you seen this book yet?" She said, "No." I said, "You have to read it." She goes, "There's no way, I'm about to go live." And I'm like, "Well, you should read it on your live." And she goes, I don't know. So I says, "Please read it." So she read it before her live. And just the words mixed with the pictures that Molly picked out. All pictures from one of the pages. I guess she found pictures that went along with everything. And then I don't know if Molly wrote the book and then found pictures to go along with it, or if she found pictures and kind of wrote the book to match up. I don't know how an author does that with the illustrations. I don't know. But that was really beautiful. And I mean, it covered everything from when Vu first, so she said she wrote the words first. Molly, it was really sweet. When Vu first arrived, to who his friends were, just, some of the new additions, his brothers and sisters, showing up. Talked about Rita and Roman, and she just included everybody. Dixie, his our little pony friend Ivy, and it was written in like it was from Voodoo's perspective. So it was really sweet. Just such a lovely book. Who is Molly? Wasn't that Vu's former owner? No, Molly is a sweet lady she's actually on right now. I've seen her name pop up a couple of times. Molly Meredith. It's cute how you get to know people over time. And got to know Molly through the page. I don't know her personally, but her name's popped up this morning, so I know she's on here at some point. And yeah, Jennifer Spencer's here too. We all know Jennifer Spencer, don't we? That Jennifer Spencer's the girl that took my one of my most embarrassing moments and made a thumbnail out of it. Made her profile picture out of my most embarrassing moment. But I like Jennifer. I could tell that if I ever met her in real life, she and I would get along good. I think my coffee's ready. Can I pour it up now? I'm watching the girls go outside in TT. Christmas has not moved, though. She's still right there. Kathleen goes, "That was your best side, Lester." Oh, please, Kathleen. Me and my whitey stretchy pants and my pink frizzly stuff. Yeah. In the downward dog position. Exactly. Since all of my coffee cups have been washed, you all can see the clean dishes over here. I'm able to choose whatever I want to this morning. And I'm going to choose this one. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I am right. That's a good cup. Real good cup. Come on, Ritzy. There comes Ritzy. She's pulling out of bed. For everyone who says just pull the top off, this cap does not come off. This dispenser cap does not come off the way you think it does. And it says you do not have to refrigerate. So I don't know. I've not refrigerated it yet, and I'm still fine. I'm getting there. A very thoughtful gift. But I'll tell you what, it does take some time. It takes some time. Oh, that was stupid. That was not very smart what I did. Cheryl says, I can totally see Voodoo saying all of those things. And then someone else says they love some French vanilla creamer. Who says that? That's Deborah. Deborah, you and me both. I'm almost done. This coffee's going to be hot, though. I can feel it scalding my fingers through the cup. Hi, baby. It's kind of cute how all of the girls take their turns to come up and get some loving. Hi, baby. So right now, oh, I'll tell you, the one thing that gets Christmas up is when she sees someone else loving Daddy. Hi, girls. I do love you, okay? I do. Daddy loves his girl so much. I hope you're off to a wonderful, what's today? Is today Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, y'all. It's hump day. We're halfway through the week. All right. Let Daddy have a sip of coffee now, okay? The hardest dog to love on is Fiona back at the house, because she'll walk up and she'll put her nuzzle under your arm and she'll keep doing this to your arm, and she'll go back and forth until you finally stop what you're doing to love on her. Oh, it's so hard. So difficult. All right, sweetie, I love you. The other girls will come by and they'll kind of put their head between your legs, just getting your attention. Oh, people want Molly to sell her book. Molly, here you go. You could write a book for all the babies we've lost to memorialize them. You know, the hardest story you're ever going to have to write. And I feel horrible for even saying this, but you know, I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling that Ringo is not going to be around a lot longer. And have you guys ever had a pet, dog or cat, or a farm animal pet, and you just feel like they're on their last days? It's hard to say it, but I just have a horrible feeling that Ringo might be. Now listen to me. Don't get me wrong. You could lose any baby anytime. No one would have ever thought that we would have lost, let's just say, Okie Dokie, that beautiful little alpaca. And Barbara Poe got a hold of him, and even though Megan and Ellie are really good about checking on things like that, once it got a grip, boy, it took over, and it was just, that little fella couldn't beat it. I thought we almost lost Ernie. There's those that you lose, like your Mr. Huck and Maggie. My God. Little Gary, which we all knew that little Gary's days were numbered, I guess. But, you know, you lose some babies and you lose them so fast. You never have a chance to really let it sink in that you're about to lose them. Even Dixie, I mean, we kind of knew for, I would say probably, help me here, I don't remember, but help me here. I would get to say maybe almost a year that Dixie was going downhill, and we could see her. You could just see her, the decline in Dixie. There may have been an occasional good day, but you could just see the decline. But Voodoo went pretty fast. And Ringo, like Kimberly says, Ringo is iconic. He's just an icon to who we are and where we started. He was our very first rescue. And he's been just such, Molly says, a legend. It makes me almost get emotional just thinking about the book of Ringo. But Jamie and I try to put out some kind of video production of the babies that we lose. And it wasn't until, sometimes it's not until after they're gone when you realize you wish you had more video on them. But, yeah, Ringo has been something. But he is, y'all. He's in his later stages of life. Poor fella, gets around worse than I do. And he has days that he can move around and seem like he's making it. And the other days, boy, he just takes a step and has to sit down for a minute. Takes a step, sits down, takes a step, sits down. And we love him. I don't know if we'll lose Imogene or if we will lose Beverly first. Someone just said they're going to really miss it when Imogene goes. Imogene still seems to be in really good health. But not Beverly. Ivy. Beverly's fine. Beverly's a young, sweet girl. But Imogene, I think Imogene seems to be in really good health. But Ivy is the one who I worry about because she has some kind of a bone infection right now. And she sometimes just lays like for hours. A lot of people, Shannon Lewis here writes that she felt the same way about her oldest hen, Harrietta. She fought off a hawk once before a year ago, and I ended up walking up on a hawk right after he got her a month ago. Wow, so you thought, yeah, I guess you never really know, do you? Joyce says, you skipped when you said Beverly. Joyce, girl, y'all might want to add me to that list, y'all. I'm losing my mind. I feel like my health is okay, but I am losing my mind. I see that Jennifer is completely okay with me finishing off the donuts. Yeah, I finished those off last night. I had to clean up the house a little bit, y'all. I had to clean up a little bit. Another Jennifer McLaughlin says, have you told the story of Ivy and the barbed wire lately? No, I haven't, I don't think. So there might be some newer members. Oh, Kimberly McGee. I don't mean to repeat this, but will you please play Buckethead for everybody again? Kimberly McGee. I got some good ones. That's one wonderful thing about YouTube is that they don't delete your files after 30 days. YouTube holds on to them for a while. Facebook will delete them. So anything you put on Facebook, it will eventually go away. Shannon says, I love donuts too. I'll tell you what. So what happened with the barbed wire? Says Deadly Dirk Beauty. What a name. Deadly Dirk Beauty. So this was a long time ago, but this is how we've come across Ivy. We were contacted. I was at work. I was teaching school, and I was contacted by Liberty County Sheriff's Department. And when you see a number come across your phone that says Liberty County Sheriff's Department, you get a little bit nervous because you don't know you don't know if you got a warrant out for your arrest or what. I'm kidding. But I answered it from my classroom, which was a big no-no. My boss never liked that, but I did anyway. and they had a just down the road, a couple of miles down the road from the sanctuary there in Plum Grove, they had they were at the scene of a donkey who had been entangled in barbed wire. And the elderly lady who owned the donkey could not get her out of the barbed wire. And they asked if we could come by and assist the officer. And this was just a regular police officer. This is not a game warden or anything. And so I went ahead and left work. My boss was very understanding, and we had just started the channel, so we I'm saying maybe had maybe 10,000 followers at the time, not many, and most were just local people. But we weren't monetized yet, so we weren't making any money. It was just, we had started the sanctuary, and we were just trying to get our feet in the water, as they say. But I did. I left work, told my boss I'd be back as soon as possible, and drove back to Plum Grove. And I went and found the address, and I drove my truck back as far. I had a Jeep at the time. I drove my Jeep as far back as I could on this woman's property. And sure enough, there was a police officer there, a lady on a little bitty, like her own little Ranger, her little side-by-side, older lady, and this little donkey, man. She was just a tiny thing, just tiny little thing. She was all just shriveled up, dehydrated, malnourished. I mean, she was a sad sight to see, and she was all wrapped up in barbed wire. And the officer kind of held her down while I cut the wire off of her. And then we couldn't even get her on her feet, y'all. We could not even get her on her feet. She was just so dehydrated, so we offered her some water. We had to we took an entire gallon jug of water, and we just cut the top of it. So we lost some water when we cut the top, but we was able to hold it there underneath her to let her drink. And I guess I kind of experienced with having to do that from how we got Imogene back to health from after Hurricane Harvey flooding. Anyway, after she drank half a gallon, then another half a gallon, she finally tried to stand up. Poor baby. We got her up on her feet. And then I talked to the lady, and I asked her if she wanted us to take Ivy with us, and that was already her name. I told her that we have a little place right down the road where we take care of farm animals. I said I'll be more than happy to try to help get her back to full health. And she was just, overjoyed. And so we went back and got the trailer and got Ivy loaded, took her back to the sanctuary. And I think that's where we started recording most of the video. I recorded a couple of things, but Ivy from then on was just something else, y'all. She was something else. Just had such an amazing story. But listen, anybody who's on YouTube can very easily go watch that yourself without me having to replay it. You just go to YouTube, open up YouTube on however you open up YouTube. Don't go to the channel necessarily. Just on your YouTube search bar, type in Ivy. IVY. And I think it's called The Little Donkey Who Refused to Die. Maybe. Or something like that. Teresa, if you're here this morning, maybe you can find that link and post it about Ivy, the donkey who refused to die. I do believe that's what it's called. Teresa, my moderator, is real good about finding anything and everything. But it is such an inspirational story. And at some point, boy, Ivy got back to full health, and she has been something else. Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie. Good morning, sweetie. Jamie, you got to have a talk with all these ladies on here. They say I am not fulfilling my responsibilities as a man. I'm not doing my man job. Jamie watched the end of last night's video and says, uh-oh, what happened? I'm like, you know what, I said a bad word. I just said me a bad word. I says, Jamie, it's just some, and I said a bad word. I called this lady a bad word. That people were accusing me of not doing my job as a man, not fulfilling my responsibilities and my roles as a man. And I had to remind everybody about me saving room for, not Jesus, but saving room for coffee, because I will leave here and go home and join Jamie for a couple of cups of coffee. Yes, it's called Saving Ivy. Yes, okay. Thank you, Jen. Jen says it's called Saving Ivy, a little donkey who refused to die. Yes, Saving Ivy. You can probably just type in Saving Ivy and it will pop up. But well, guys, let's walk out real fast. Teresa just posted the link right there. Now, Teresa, I don't know how. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's playing it. How do I do that? Teresa, it's playing it while I'm live. Guys, I don't know how to stop it. Why did I touch the link? Are you all still there? Are you all still there? Why did I touch it? God. It started playing the video while I was live. Teresa, why did you do that? I'll just blame Teresa. Teresa, it's all your fault. You know I can't keep my hands off of stuff that are shiny and pretty. Why did I touch it for? Hey, Pam. Good morning. Hey, guys, let's go out and go ahead and feed these horses right quick because they're sitting there watching me like I'm some kind of a weirdo. Y'all want to come with me? I'll throw on my shoes outside. Come on. These girls may or may not come. Let me show you what they're doing right now. They're still laid back down. It's been a really long night for them. Guarding Dad while he snores away is hard work. Right, sweetie? Just taking care of your daddy while he sleeps is such hard work. No, they have such hard lives, y'all. They're so hard. Come on, Ritzy. You gonna come out with Dad or you gonna stay inside? You do whatever you want to do, Ritzy. Just get out of my way right now. Just walk out of my way right now, Ritzy. You can do whatever you want to do. I will leave the door open so it's not cold, it's not hot. I'm coming, Roman. I'm going to throw on these black shoes right here. You guys give me 1 second to get my shoes on. I like these shoes because they just slip right on my feet. Hey, we got a new member. I saw a lady's name pop up on there. Hold on. I'm scared to touch stuff now, though. Carol. Her name's Carol. Hey, Carol. Thank you, Carol. I said I'm coming. You know I'm getting my shoes on. Just saying hi to Miss Carol. I couldn't do that for a whole week. Now I can scream again. Now I can scream like an old lady again. I love that. That actually kind of cleared my throat. Seriously, that just cleared my throat. I should scream that way more often, maybe. Yeah, it's crazy because I still think that maybe by me screaming at Waylon the way I did that one night is why I messed up my throat. And just now screaming at Roman in my old lady voice just cleared my throat. Gosh, I feel so much better. What I'm going to do is grab my spanky stick and say hi to Barnadette right quick. There's my sweet baby kitty. Hi, baby. Barnadette's like, I was wondering if you're ever going to wake up because I'm really hungry. And those new Temptations are amazing. Sweetie, well, let's go get you one. Let's go grab you a pack, okay? She goes, those new Temptation treats are wonderful. Oh, and I'm out of dry cat food, so I need to hear my song. Need to hear your special song? Okay, sweetie, we'll do all of those things right now, okay? Well, first things first, here's our dry cat food. Eat up here. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. There's the dry food. And now the Temptation. Meow, 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 meow. Look there. Oh boy. All right. Okay, here's the old one. There's our Barnadette right there. All right, okay, I love you, sweetie. I'm glad you're here. Everyone loves to see their Barnadette. All right. Barnadette's fine. I'm glad we could check that off of our list of animals that are doing okay. Now, let's go ahead and grab my Spanky stick, and we will walk out with Rita and Roman. The girls have finally woken up. They're all out and about now. Hey, guys. Good morning. Daddy's coming. Oh boy, hi. Don't you guys look so good together? Don't you look so nice together? I know, Rita, you're such a pretty girl. Roman, you're a very handsome fella. Yes, you both are. Such a wonderful couple. A power couple, the Rita, Roman, Romita. I've heard people say the Romita romance. Oh, I love it, the Romita romance. Rita's like, hey, listen. We got to talk about this long-legged girl you keep mentioning. I'm not saying nothing about it, Rita. I'm not saying nothing about it. That's Jamie's story to tell, not mine. Y'all, come on. Come on, sweet Rita. Come on, handsome devil Roman. I love making this walk with them out here. I was asking... Actually, it's on my video today. I'm wondering how you guys feel about starting to feed them once a day. With summer or spring here and us having so much grass, what are your thoughts on us going down to one feeding a day? Or do they need to be fed twice a day? I don't know. They look wonderful. I just don't know, do other horse people feed once or twice a day? I know Jamie puts out green hay in the morning, and then she does grain in the afternoon. I know they have a habit. We're just trying to keep Roman full because he's such a big guy. Be sweet to her. Did y'all see him run her away? Here we go. You guys hang out there for a moment, please. Roman, don't come in here. Come on. Come on, you big guys. I got you. I got you and Rita. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Over here, Roman. I'm just afraid for all the amount of food that Roman needs. I don't know how I would feed him less than twice a day. I mean, It would require a full 5-gallon bucket, I would think. It's okay, Rita. Roman just wants to make sure that he knows how much you're getting. He wants to try to help keep you in better shape. Yeah, Roman's trying to keep Rita in shape. How many of you guys have a partner who it annoys you so bad that they attempt to portion your plate? Anybody have a partner like that? That they try to portion your plate? You're like, you know what? You take care of yourself. I'll take care of me. You take care of you. Roman's like, I need 2 of those. I know you do, Roman. You got 2 right here. You got 2 flakes of hay right there. And Rita gets 1. Okay, does that make you happy? He goes, thank you. I'm a big guy. Rita does not need what I need. I'm bringing you 1, Rita. It's like, no fair. Oh, no. Now Roman's going to come over here and see what Rita's got. Well, I think it's pretty obvious from watching this kind of interaction who's in charge in this pasture now. And remember, I've learned my lesson about trying to love during feed time. I think it was about a week ago I was trying to love her during feed time, and she tried to snip at me. That hurt my feelings, y'all. That hurt my feelings greatly. But there they go. All right, I'm going to walk back up now. Let's walk back up. Friends, I've had you for 30 minutes. Everyone knows that I try to stay true to my 30 minutes. I will peek real fast and show you what's going on everywhere else. Gladiators out and about. They've woken up. They've gone out to their pasture. I got some eating on a roll of hay. Others are eating on the feed buggy. And Waylon is sitting there in the center screen grazing on some of that beautiful green grass. And then here in the back pasture, I'll walk over and show you right quick. I see Chuck from here eating on a roll of hay. Our larger cows are kind of divided between the feed buggies, and there are several out grazing. Oh my golly gee. Look how many deer. Even though I know that I have shaky hands, can y'all try to count those? That's a challenge right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I count at least 15. I counted 17 last night. You'll have to zoom in on your own phones, because the way I zoom in with my hands, y'all, I'm so sorry. I get you. There's a lot of deer over there. I love watching deer. Uncle Dan says I need to find a way to feed them. And Dan says there's people on the internet who actually will tame their deer down so much they can actually walk out and eat breakfast with them. And I would love to be able to do that. But you guys do know the one problem I have with ever trying to get my deer to tame down by feeding them, right? What do y'all think will be my biggest challenge with ever trying to tame my deer down? I'm trying to look at the comments, put my glasses back on. Does anyone think they might know the challenge I would have? Yeah, Trisha Moore says, I know. Your challenge would be Tex. And she's right, y'all. She's the first one to say it. Trisha Moore knows that if I ever try to go out there and feed my deer, I'm going to have that big galoot named Tex come up over there and destroy any kind of a deer feeder. I've never seen a deer feeder that I could put out there that Tex would not destroy. Here, Waylon would just go through it. It would not last us long at all. So what I would have to do is have the kind of feeder I could hang up in a tree high enough to where it could throw out corn like on a timer but where the cows couldn't get to it. But could y'all try to zoom in one more time from this other angle over here? Look how many deer are out there. Did anyone count them? Pamela says your feeder will go up, but Tex will. The ladies will knock it down. I know, you're right, Miss Pamela. Look at them jump that fence. They're just, guys, they're not even having to run. They're just walking over and just straight jumping that 5-foot fence. Just doink, doink. They're all leaving now. They know that they hear my voice. They're like, uh-oh, that crazy man's talking about us. Let's go ahead and get on out of here, y'all. Gather up, children. It's like deer school. Those are all whitetails. They call them whitetail because when they run, they put their tails up and you can just see this little bouncy white thing jumping around. Guys, there's still 12 deer right there, and I've seen several jump the fence. There they go, the entire school. What do you call a group of deer? Not a school. Herd, not a flock, not a cluster. It's just a lot of deer. They're all leaving for the day. They'll be back this afternoon, though, I promise you that. Friends, everyone's good here. From Barnadette to all of our dogs, all of our cows and horses. Thank you guys for waking up with me this morning and for enjoying a cup of coffee. We love you so much. We're blessed to have you. And we'll catch you guys on a little bit later video, okay? All right, friends. Thank y'all and have a good one.